Hi friends, this is Ravikant Miriala. Yeah, today let's have a small discussion on the amendment which has happened in the month of March 2021 with respect to accounting standards applicability for non-corporate entities. In the March month meeting of ICAI Council, they had done some changes to the classification of non-corporate entities. As you are aware that non-corporate entities like partnership firm and trusts, cooperative societies, and etc., these firms, I mean non-corporate entities, are classified into three: level 1, level 2, level 3. Correct. Now that has become level 4, and with a lot of numbers changes, let's have a small discussion on that. Yeah, before getting into that, yeah, one small announcement. We Yashas Academy are with an academy, and we started a batch for Group 1 CA Inter, yeah, which already commenced on 4th August. Yeah, classes are there, and with an academy, you can participate, you can attend the live session as well as recorded classes are already available. Yeah, I mean, whichever is comfortable to you, you can go ahead. Yeah, in this batch, yes, these are all the faculties. Yeah, for casting Dhananjay sir, accounts Mayur sir, action law Vijay Raja sir, accounting standards myself, and accounts Rajavardhan sir. Yes, and we are all taking the subject, right? All the subjects, and CA Intermediate Group 2 also is going to, comprehensive batch also is going to commence in the month of November and December. Yes, this is the same team. For accounting standards, yes, I am there. And with respect to our academy, I don't need to say much because you are aware of it. Yeah, you can participate in the live class, right? That is preferably. And even if you, by chance, if you missed it, then you have a recorded session. You can watch it at your free time. And one subject is taken by number of faculties with whom you are comfortable. Correct? Now you can listen to them. And doubt solving sessions every 4 classes onwards. One doubt solving session will be there. Correct? And mock tests also we are going to share it. Right? That's going to help you a lot and a lot. Right? So, and there's an offer right now. Like that is what that if you subscribe for 12 months, you will get 2 months extra subscription. So totally 14 months. 14 months is very good amount of time. You can see how many number of hours or minutes. Correct? There is no restriction on the number of views. You can watch the same class till your subscription ends. And remember, you should use the code YESHAS YESHAS. Right? Then you will get some 10% discount on that also. Right? And this is a limited offer. Yeah, 14 months actually. Whoever completed CA, whoever wants to join CA Foundation, yeah, Foundation plus CA Inter, 14 months may you will be able to complete entire syllabus can be completed, right? And the other faculties in Unacademy platform, these are the other faculties, right? You can listen to whomever you want, right? Let's come back to this accounting standards non-corporate entities. Yeah, this amendment is applicable for the financial years, which are accounting periods or financial year, which are commencing from on or after 1st April 2020. Yeah, it's starting from 1st April 2020 means it's applicable from 31st March 2021. Yes, which people are already preparing financial statements. Yeah, which is applicable for your December attempt as well. Okay, right. And it is not applicable for those who are all following Ind AS. One question should come. Sir, non-corporate entities also follow Ind AS, sir? No, non-corporate entities actually prohibited, but there is an exception. Yeah, some REIT in the sense what? Real estate infrastructure trust. Yeah, and another infrastructure, what is that? Real estate infrastructure is one, and one more infrastructure trust is there. Hardly these firms in the country is three. In single digit, less than 9, I can say. Yeah, for them, they are listed. They are listed in the SEBI. So as per the SEBI specific guidance, those people are supposed to follow Ind AS. Otherwise, other than these very small exceptional case, nobody else. No non-corporate entity will be following Ind AS. Yeah. So let's go to the new classification. What is the new classification? I said earlier there were 3 classification. Now it's become 4. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Level 1 is large entities. Level 2 is medium, next small, micro. Yeah, but generally what do we say? MSME we say. MSME is what? Micro, small, medium. This is ulta. Okay, right. Level 4, 3, 2 are referred as micro, small and medium size entities. MSME. Okay, right. This is one. At the same time, next, when it comes to level 2. Yeah, what is level 1? Yeah, level 1, yeah, large entities. Earlier also were large entities, now also large entities. But the amounts are changed. Earlier, if you remember, the turnover of the previous year was 50 crores or above. Right now, it is not 50; it has become 250 crores. Let's see. That's why I have made like old was what and new is what, so that you will be able to change in your material. Correct? It will be easy for you. That's what I felt. Right. So non-corporate entities. Correct. Now wordings you see non-corporate entities was this wording. Now just changed. Non-corporate place में company entities they said. Non-company is the word used. Other than that, everything other lines are same. Same. Any one of the condition if you satisfy, you are going to be called as large entity. Next, entities whose equity or debt securities are listed. Correct. Are in the process of listing was the earlier line. Okay. Now what is it? Instead of equity debt securities, equity debt word they have deleted, they kept securities. The point is, security is, the word security is very broad actually. Broad in the sense like when I say security, it is not just equity debt. It can be of any security. Yeah, but these kind of securities are there in the company only, not here, but they have tried to broaden it as much as possible. Okay, that is one small change. Next, banking, with respect to banking and what is that, financial institutions or insurance business, right? There is no change. Same thing, there is no change. And as you remember, I mean the third bit, the entities who has having the turnover in the previous year, right? That is equal to or exceeding 50 crores. Correct? Now greater than 50 crore rupees, then we used to say that. Now the 50 has become 250 crores. Okay, 50 has become 250 crores. Yes. Next is what? This is with respect to borrowings. Correct. Now borrowings including public deposits. Yeah. Earlier it was 10 crores. Now it is, I mean, what is that? In the previous year borrowings at any time during the last year. Correct. Now 10 crore rupees they used to fall under level 1. Now that 10 crore has become 50 crore. Okay, the 10 crore has become 50 crore. Yeah, holding subsidiary concept is same. There is no modification in this. Hope you understood the differences. Yeah, hardly just number changes and one or two words change. Effect is there with respect to words change. There is no great effect. With respect to numbers only, yes, which we need to make a note of it. Okay, right. And level 2, yes. With respect to level 2, what was old? Obviously, first 2 points are not there. This is with respect to turnover, borrowings, holding subsidiary. Holding subsidiary, there is no change. Correct? Again here, yeah, it is earlier, it was exceeding 40 lakh to 50 crores. Now it is changed to 50 crores to 250 crores. Crores, every numbers are in crores, lakhs nothing. Okay, 50 to above 50 or up to 250, because exceeding 250 will fall under level 1. Correct? Next, borrowings, earlier 1 crore to 10 crores. Now the target itself is already 50 crores. Now that's why they said 10 crore to 50 crores. Okay, 10 crore to 50 crore borrowings, they will fall under level 2. Next, holding and subsidiary entities of the above. That's obviously there is no change. In level 2 also, what is changed? Number. Just a number changed. That you need to make a note of it. And in your yes, accounting standards made easy book. Yeah, accounting standard made easy book mein obviously old data is given. Yes, because you are writing in now, this is the only small change. Please update yourself. Yeah, level 3, earlier what we said? We said which is not level 1, level 2 is level 3. That is what we told. Now it is obviously level 4 is there na? Now that line we will write it for level 4. What is level 4? We will tell which is not falling under level 1, level 2, level 3 is level 4. Got it? So level 3 they have given some specific definition. What is that? With respect to turnover, 10 to 50 crores. 10 to 50 crores. With respect to borrowing, 2 to 10 crores. Holding and subsidiary continues in the same fashion. And level 4. With respect to level 4, I told you, which are not covered under level 1, level 2, level 3 are going to be covered here. That's it, my dear. At the same time, large entities, that is level 1 entities, no exemption as usual. You have to follow 100% accounting standards. No paragraph exemption also for you. Everything is supposed to be complied with. And what about the other entities like level 2, level 3, level 4? Yes, there are some exemptions. Exemptions detailed information is, for exam purpose, not required to remember. Okay, this level 1, level 2 classification, if you remember, that would be more than sufficient. That's it. Thank you and wish you all the very best.